Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Our next favorite turned our table into a garden box. Angie, why did you select Ardice and Company as one of your favorite?
Guys, I love flowers and I love gardening. So it was like everything mixed together on the table. And then it reminded me of my mother who taught me how to arrange flowers and garden and found that true passion. So it was a connection, but then also it led us into going to her Mother's Day brunch, which was such a good memory with you two.
It was.
Yeah, and we brought along our daughters and her gorgeous garden and
our moms.
And our moms,
Well,
and my mom, in spirit.
Yep, she was there with us.
Yeah, so that's why it was one of my favorites, connecting my mom with you two and another field trip.
It was amazing. Yep. Let's roll it. There certainly can be some satisfaction in growing a garden, but joy? Let's find out more. Welcome Ardice Lorscheider from Ardice and Company to the table.
Welcome back.
Yay.
It's so fun to be with you ladies again, and I brought some things to share
My
with
gosh, you
too.
did.
You brought a lot of things,
Yes.
which
This is
makes
fun.
us so excited.
It's fun to stand up. We've never stood around this table,
This is
so
a
now I
first.
feel like I think I want to start interviewing our people.
I think
like
we
there's a
should.
different energy. I feel like we can move and
And you
dance.
got
we
your
have our gloves.
on,
Yes.
right? We got our gloves.
We're ready to work.
So you were here about a year ago, right? But tell us, what is generational gardening and how do you make it so unique?
That's a great question, Stacy. I appreciate you asking that. You know, I started the company called Ardice and Co to really focus on using the tool of gardening to connect with nature, to connect with each other. We already do it naturally, but just to bring an awareness to it, that we are doing generational gardening. And it makes me think about, like, just recently there was a survey that came out with the National Garden Survey, and they said 3/4 of families do some type of gardening. I mean, that's huge
Wow.
in the United States.
That's surprising.
I know. So either we do it, or we know our grandmother does it, or the sweet lady down the street, or a gentleman that grows his favorite roses. It's all around us, right? And so I just grew up seeing my grandparents' example, my parents' example of always having vegetable gardens and flowers around their home. And now I'm teaching it to my children. So I just see this generation of wisdom and love and connection that we get to have when we connect with nature. It's just a full experience. And so that's kind of what I've been trying to do with generational gardening. Just a sweet example is that my parents loved hanging baskets. They always had them around their home
My
first of
parents did
spring.
too.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
And they're beautiful, and they probably bought their favorite colors and
Right.
types of flowers, and you got to enjoy them all season long. And I would always buy my mother hanging baskets around Mother's Day.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And so it's just a go-to thing, right? That you know that your
Right.
mom's going to appreciate it. And my mother last year, it was the first year without my mother at Mother's Day. And I was like in the garden store and literally like, I want to buy these baskets, but my mom's not here. And I thought, I am going to still buy these baskets for my mom, and I'm going to give them to my dad so he can put them up and our family can enjoy them, and they welcome people when they come into his home, these beautiful hanging baskets. And so I just thought that is a way to connect with those that have passed before us, and those that are still here is through beautiful gardening. And we're just going to be making that connection with these gardening baskets. So
Okay.
That's awesome.
Well, you've taken it one step better, though. I mean, I'm still the type that would go in and buy the basket. So there's so much love that goes into making your own. So that's the part you need to teach.
And I think connecting with the earth, whenever I go out and work in my yard, just this calmness. I come back and I feel like rejuvenated. I don't know, there's something to do with earthing, I guess, with it all.
It's very healing. It's very healing. And to your comment too, like you buy the baskets. Well, so do I. And sometimes I make them too. So that is still generational gardening. So don't feel bad if you're buying things, right?
Okay.
It's like when you buy that frozen pie and you have to take it to the school project, just do it. Just
do
get
it
done.
anyway.
But you're still having that generational gardening experience, sharing it with others, people that you love, making it a part of your home.
Because you still have to take care of it through the summer.
Yeah, you got to keep
Still have
it
to water
alive.
it, fertilize it. It's
You're growing
you
something.
deadhead it, make it look pretty.
So let's get going. So I'm going to have you ladies.
These are so cute.
Yeah, so here's our baskets. You guys have empty ones. This is what we're going to make today. and I'm going to show you how to make it.
Okay.
And this can be intimidating, but it's not supposed to be.
Okay.
So I'm going to make it very, very simple for each of you.
Should we put this on the outside?
Yes,
Okay.
so put the hook on the outside, and what we're going to do is you need your supplies. So you want to find a basket that you like. You can order these online or your favorite garden store, and then you also want a really good soil. Like I love to just get soil that has an organic mix or really natural. So you want a good soil for your plants. Now, the great thing about this is you won't need as much soil because a lot of these plants already have it around their roots, right? So that's the first thing is your supplies. The second thing is my favorite, which is flower shopping,
Yes,
right?
that is fun. And overwhelming.
And overwhelming, but
Yeah.
so fun. And just go there. I like to break the rules. I like to, you know, sometimes people think it has to be a certain order or a certain kind. I think what flowers speak to you, you get them.
Okay.
You just make it your own, be creative. Sometimes people like to do all one basket pansies or the tier where it's tall, small, and you know goes in layers.
Like this one, which I really like this.
Yeah.
See,
I
I
like
would
it
never
kind
pick
of-
this.
Neither would
because
I.
I always would do the normal thing. I'd probably grab the little centerpiece that sticks up, and then the little
This
petunias.
speaks to me, though.
This
I
is
love
just,
the
this is
natural
so,
kind of
oh, I
look.
love it.
And
right?
so
Yes.
you have like this dusty Miller right here, and I love texture, and I love to
Yes.
mix. And then you've got this kale cabbage, you know, and then I like to do a little plant on the back. Make it kind of fun because you're really seeing things all the way around with a hanging basket. So what we're going to do right now is, we've already gone flower shopping, right, ladies?
Yeah,
We've
right.
got our
We did.
flowers.
Okay. Done.
So what I like to do before you even take it out of the pot, pick one that really speaks to you. What's the one you want kind of in the center or to the side? What do you like? And don't take it out of your box. Just start putting it in. So find one that you like, just start putting it in. So this allows you to start arranging it before you take the dirt out and put the dirt in. Have fun with the arrangement, you know, mix it. So if you want this one, Stacy, that hangs in the front, it's
Oh, I
gonna
didn't even
slow.
see that little guy.
And you've got this.
So you're saying go ahead and put them all in right now, or
Put
just
them
one?
all in. We're not taking them out of the baskets at all. This is your creative time. This is your time to keep the plant, you know, safe in its container, to figure out what combination you like to do.
I love this, by the way.
I know.
So
these
when-
are amazing. I mean, for fall or spring, these kale cabbages, I love them.
When we're going to plant, would you suggest putting a little dirt in the bottom?
Yes.
Okay, and
yes.
how much of that?
So I just do a cup or two depending on the base, and I just fill it up in the base.
Okay.
And then I start taking these flowers. After I figured out the arrangements that I like, what speaks to me, I start taking them out one at a time and putting that base dirt in, putting your plants in,
Okay.
and then start to put your soil in. So work from the outside in. Just kind of fill it to let the outside hold in your borders, and just tuck it in. That's my favorite part at the very end. Once you get your soil in, today we're just getting the design element down. And once you like it, you ladies can go home with the dirt I'll provide for you to kind of
Gosh,
create
that
it
was
in your
so
own.
nice of you to do all of this.
No, it's
Do I
just
want
a
this
fun.
in the back though,
You
or do
can
I want it in the front?
Put it
Or-
in the front. What does it speak to you, Stacy? Do you want it in the front?
Whoa!
You're fine.
Look at you. You are a pro there. You've got it down.
Natasha, you
I
got
don't know
it.
about
I know.
that.
She's just already got it already set how she wants it. And this is what's nice about first designing it in the containers.
Then you can
Yeah.
move it
You
around.
can see what you like and what really fits well with this. And you know, this was my
So
mom's
cute.
favorite
Oh, I
part, is
love this.
connecting with flowers, connecting with her family. And in honor of her, I'm actually doing a special event that's coming up.
Ooh.
Yes.
Tell us.
Okay, when is this?
We're wondering.
So we are doing, I always took my mother to brunch. And so to honor her, we're doing a special brunch in the healing garden that I've been creating in my backyard.
Okay.
And we're having 100 women, a catered brunch, beautiful from Gourmandies, and also the
Have
Three
you guys eaten at
Reds.
Gourmandies?
Yeah, and the Three Reds are coming to perform, and we're just going to have this beautiful environment with the healing garden all around us for women to connect and just to enjoy the time together in nature. And this is going to be a special event that you're going to talk about forever. It could be a gift to your mother, to your
To my
grandmother, to your daughters, you know. So
like
if
that.
you want to find out more about it, just go to Ardice and Co. .com. So ardiceandco.com. So it's ARDICE and co.com.
Okay,
So-
and we can just
And
register
we'll
there.
register.
Yeah, you register. So May 7th is the special Louisa's Garden Brunch. I named it after my mom.
Oh, I love that, artist.
And it's something we're going to do every year. This is just going to be a
Okay.
tradition, but this is our first year, and it's going to be a really special experience of bringing women together.
That
with
sounds like
nature.
I could do that every Saturday.
Yeah.
Like go to brunch outside with girlfriends.
Yes, and
especially
in our
garden table
I
for
think
four for
garden.
me.
Yes, that sounds
and
really
now you
special.
guys have your beautiful.
Thank you so much.
We did it.
Families, so that you can enjoy and do the generational gardening with your family.
I love
Very
this.
simple, and just enjoy them all summer long. I hope you ladies
Well,
enjoy them.
we look
love
forward
you.
to seeing you back and inspiring us to be with our loved ones while we're outside. That's
Yes,
important.
it
Yeah,
is
we're making those
important.
connections.
Thank you
Yes.
so
Thanks,
much
Ardice.
for your
Thank you.
time and our lovely gifts.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
The fun continues on Studio Chatter.